What is going on, good folks? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have an interesting little gun. Well, I mean, you've probably seen videos on it before, but it's interesting to me. And that is this guy. This is the Springfield Kuna. And I'm sure you've seen people talk about it. It's been out for a little while now. All right, but I got my hands on one a couple of months ago, sent in to me by Springfield, and I thought I would go ahead and tell you guys my thoughts on this puppy so far. Trying to make sure you can get a good view of it there, okay, in all its glory. All right, so the Kuna. Before we get started, I want to tell you who I think this gun is for, because I think that's very important when we talk about any product. Like, who is this trying to serve? This is my interpretation of who this gun is trying to serve. People that want to get into the PCC world, don't want to spend a crap ton of money doing it, want a little bit of modularity, want to have a little bit of fun, and still be able to use it for defensive purposes if calls for. That's kind of where I'm at with it. So what are we looking for? We're looking for reliability, we're looking for affordability, and we're looking for something that we can, later on, if we want, money becomes available, we can Gucci-fy up a little bit. So that's the market I believe this is serving. Because it has roller delayed, I believe that a lot of individuals are like, oh, it's going after these echelon of firearms. And in my opinion, that's not true. I think that when I put my hands on something and I'm trying to think about how I feel about it, I always go back to who is this thing really trying to serve? So that being said, we'll move forward. But let's talk about a couple of the features of the gun while we're here. All right, it does not come with this guy. All right, that is my Microtech R2K9 9mm can, but let's talk about the gun itself. So it does have some interesting texturing on it. That's going to be one of the first things I want to talk about. Has some interesting texturing, flat face trigger. It is completely ambidextrous, okay? I like the way that even on a mag well, the bolt catch and release, the mag release, and even the safety selector, they have texturing on top of it, all right? I do like that because they paid attention to details. A couple other things here. We have the flip up sights, like so, all right? I enjoy that. On top of this, in case you're wondering, this is the Kinetic Development Group mount with the Holosun 507 sitting on top. And I chose the option that comes with this FAA pistol brace from Strike Industries. All right, and you can get a few add-ons to put back here if you want to from Strikes. But that is the overview of the gun. You get two of these guys because we're on YouTube. I can't say what they are, but you get two of those, okay? And then this here does not come with the firearm either. This is a little hand stop from 1791. I got this at GunCon. Big shouts out to GunCon. It was a great event this past summer. And this was a great little fit for it. So, and big shouts out to 1791 for providing this for the firearm. So yeah, let's get into my overall thoughts about this guy. You know what? No, okay. All right. Fine, let's go to the range.
Oh, thank you. Oh, what's this guy? Oh, yeah, the Kuna back out here again on the range, huh? Yeah, we've shot this boy before. But all right, let's shoot it some more. What we didn't have was a Microtech can on it, the R2K9. All right, let's, we ain't gonna waste no time. Let's go shoot this thing. Now, I will say my opinion about it the last time it was fair. It was, I think it's a fine platform. Was not suppressed though. All right, so let's see if that changes how we feel. Let's see if the gun feels different, responds different. All right, so just to give you another quick rundown, we have the Kinetic Development Group mount on here with the 507 from Holosun. We have the Microtech R2K9 can. Look, we got some ammo from Gun Food here. I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. I just loaded up. I know it's 9mm, so it works in the gun. And that's it, man. We're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna shoot. Let's see if we, and I do have rip prone, even though, you know, it's a can. Let's just see how it feels and how it operates, what we think about it. Oh. Okay. I definitely need to adjust the dot, but moving dots around from gun to gun, let's see here. Let me see how I feel about that. You know, now I gotta tell you, I heard a lot of people saying, once again, that this gun was violent and the way that it responded, and I know they meant violent in context of a 9mm, but I don't think that it's violent. I'm not gonna say that it's extremely soft shooting, you know, like a feather, but it's also not like a brick hitting you. I think this gun feels like a gun, right? I don't think that it's like the porridge, right? Or the porridge, rather, right? It's not too cold, it's not too hot, it's just right, it's just right. I think I like it. I mean, you can see it's smoking, so clearly there's a little bit of gas coming back, but right now it's I mean, it's fine. I don't understand what people's issue with this gun is. I really don't. I don't understand why people are mad at this platform. I think it shoots great. Now, I will say that if I had to complain about anything, it's the stiffness of that safety selector. It feels like it's a little stiff. I mean, nothing that you can't operate, but I would like it to be a little bit smoother, you know. Mag release is good. I don't know, it's ambidextrous. I don't know what y'all complaining about, man. I like the size of it. Trigger. Yeah, it's flat-faced. I don't think that a lot of the triggers in these style of firearms, these PCC guns, is absolutely phenomenal. I will say this one is not bad though. It's responsive. It's not like you're running some Gucci-fied trigger, but you are getting a nice trigger to complement the platform and what it's trying to do. So I'm not mad. I wouldn't buy this and then say, oh, I got to change the trigger. I don't know, I like it. The can's performing nice, working well with the host. See, we got some sling attachment back here. I haven't put a sling on it yet though. Tell me in the comments what kind of sling you guys would want to see me put on here. I don't know, man. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. All right, let's go ahead. No, the only thing that's bad about any gun, and this is my critique, about every single firearm I've ever shot, they tend to run out of ammo. I think that we need endless Santa Claus bag type magazines. We need Springfield, make the Kuna better. I need it to never run out of ammo. That's a bunch of malarkey. It should only come with one mag, and it should never, ever run out of ammo. Let me see if I can get that in right. Bam. There we go. Should never run out of ammo. Okay? So that's my complaint. Sorry about the horrible mag swap there. I was trying to talk to y'all and entertain you at the same time. Okay? Mag is seated. Bolt release worked just fine. Non-reciprocating, so your thumb is going to be just dandy. I like the sights too. If you guys haven't seen that, the fact that you get these flip-up sights, they lay very, very nice with the gun. They lay down great. They hide well. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Don't mind it at all. All right, this is a nice little setup. I got this little hand stop here from 1791 at GunCon. I'm liking it for this platform. You know, it's from a company called 1791. They were kind enough to give me a couple. I slapped it on here. That's pretty cool. All right, but let's get back to shooting. See what we got. I need to start zeroing these damn red dots. I'll tell you that. I don't know. I like this little gun. Let's shoot some steel, man. But make sure you zero your dots. But I'm gonna go with some data that I had before and make these hits. Okay, probably should have kept pressure in on that one. Let's go here. Let's get this in. Okay. Well, this is more review about this damn barricade than it is this gun. A little bit too shaky. I feel like I'm gonna push the damn gun through the barricade, but it was donated. And if you want to donate to the Greenwood Project, you make sure you check out the link, because this nonprofit work we're doing is a big deal. But shouts out to South Carolina Gun School for donating this to us, but I see why he gave it to us now. Like I want to push through the damn thing. But Back to the gun. Actually, I'm appreciating this trigger more and more. I'm appreciating this trigger more and more now. That trigger is actually a little bit better than I previously thought. Yeah. Hell yeah. This isn't bad at all. Well, we only got a mag left. That'll put us at about 500-600 rounds to this thing. Maybe we'll get to like 7 or 8 before we stop. Hey, you want to, camera guy, you want to shoot it?
I do.
Yeah, nah. You stand there and you watch me in this glory. Run the camera. You get to shoot the camera, I get to shoot the guns. I thought that was the deal. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah. What was that? No, that's a sprawler. When you consider what the Kuna is, what it's supposed to serve, and I'll talk more about that in studio, who it's supposed to serve. I mean, just do me a favor, truly. Tell me mechanically, what is your issue with this gun? I am not trying to say it is, oh my God, it's, oh, the roller delay system, and it just makes you want to, you know, have orgasmic thoughts. But I am saying, I don't see anything functionally incorrect or wrong with the gun. I mean, even down to the texturing, right? We ask people to pay attention to details. Now, I would have liked to see the texturing come up on the back here a little bit more, right? But we have nice texturing, right? It's nice, it's subtle, right? I could take it a little bit more aggressive, but that's fine. You even have it right here on the mag well. You have it on your boat release, boat catch, and you have it on your mag release, right? Hell, you even have some on top of your safety selector. Right, so it's like they did pay attention to the small details. I would have liked to seen a little bit up here, if I'm just being honest, but you still got room for lights. If you wanted to have this as a little night vision setup, I mean, you got room on that side to put you a small illuminator. I might just do that. Flashlight, illuminator. I mean, yeah. The trigger, I'm appreciating the trigger more and more. Once again, the safety selector leaves something to be desired. I would like to see that be a little bit smoother. I don't know what y'all problem is. I'm not shilling for Springfield. I am just simply saying what's the issue? Especially for the price point. Got plenty of rail space up here. Do whatever you want. I would just advise, like, when you get all that rail space, man, watch what you put on this. For me, something like the Holoxen 507, whether I leave it on here or not, there will be something in its ilk if I decide to permanently attach something to this that I'm gonna really run with this gun dedicated. But I would keep it light, right? Because you want this to stay light. You want this to be something you can easily pull in and out of a bag. Nice little truck gun. I take a lot of trips. So if I want something that can reach out further than, say, the Glock I'm carrying now, I would like this, right? It's simple, it's sleek. I don't know what y'all issue is. Hey, camera guy, do that. Come on, do it. Just do that.
No, thank you.
Man, I gotta tell y'all, what you should do. No, I'm not gonna even play around with that.
There's enough stoves in my
It's not as hot as the stove.
All right, put your hand on it.
I did. Now, if you were a real man, you would just grab onto it and hold it. Pause. I'm not sure where this video is going now, but we're just gonna move on.
Right.
But I will say this. Look, just like you, I get frustrated with people saying everything that they shoot is the best thing since the last thing they shot. I get it. I understand. So I'm trying to be fair. When I look at what it comes with, right? I'm looking at the texturing, their attempt to make everybody happy, because the thing about texture is you're not going to ever find the one texture that everybody likes, right? So that's always a gamble. But their attempt to texture it, now the placement of the texturing is good. Everywhere I highlighted before, mag release, boat catch, mag well, the grip, safety selector, all that is great, right? Leaving me room down here for this like 1791 hand stop, that was a great addition. You're giving me, you know, M-lock slots on both sides, so I got a total of 4, well, a total of 6 really, if you count the 2 at the bottom. I got a nice trigger inside the gun. I'm not gonna say it's the best thing ever, but it is a nice trigger. It's not, and when I say nice, I mean, it's not bad. That's what I mean by when I say nice. It's something that is meant to be affordable for, you know, the American public. It's under, you know, you can get these under, you know, 1,000. So it's serving a market where everybody can get into the PCC game at an affordable price that also gives you dependability, because I haven't seen any big functional issues. And I will tell you, when I say forecasting, that's if this gun can still perform the way it's forming at 5,000 rounds, right? I am barely about to touch 1,000, so let me be very fair about that. This is just right now. Consider it like an overview. I'm gonna give me a stogie. Camera guy, you want one?
No.
I wasn't gonna give you one any damn way.
So me, man, I gotta say, I don't have a problem with this gun. Now I got about 1,000 rounds out of it, about 600 unsuppressed, and let's just say you should format your SD cards so your data doesn't become corrupted. Lesson learned there. About 400 of it suppressed, and the gun performed well. It just performed well. Now, I will tell you, upon doing some research, there was a video put out by the Gun Channel, and the Gun Channel did post where a 9mm round could get caught between the bolt and the trigger housing. I didn't have that issue. They did show that issue on camera, so you can take that for what it's worth. The gun seemed to still function and run just fine, but that was about the only thing I could see out there. I didn't experience it. I would say, hey, you probably should be made aware of this. Other than that, I mean, I like it. It comes in at 5.5 pounds. This thing has a 6-inch barrel on it, so it's nice and compact. I like the fact that you can go ahead and upgrade it with the brace. This in its current configuration is something that I really enjoy. I enjoy the non-reciprocating charging handles, the fact that it's reversible. I like the complete ambidextrous nature of the gun. All right, so me, man, I don't personally have an issue with this gun. Like everything, I think anything could be upgraded, and I talked about some of my concerns out at the range. You know, you're gonna get a nice platform. 6-inch barrel, comes in at 5.5 pounds, and then it stays manageable as far as weight going, depending on what you want to do. I don't see what there is not to like. You got plenty of pick space up here. You got 6 M-lock slots to do whatever you want to do. But once again, I wouldn't recommend making the gun heavy. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Who is this gun competing with? Now, we talked about who it's for, but who is it competing with? Let's talk about who it's not competing with. Do I think that this gun is competing with, say, one of these guys, right? I would say the answer to that is probably no. All right. So this is a ZP5, obviously an MP5 clone from Zenith. And do I think that the Kuna is going after this? I would say no. Okay. Now this is a much more expensive setup. The way that it's configured, this is also an SBR, much more expensive setup than somebody that will get into this. You can actually get this entire package, can and all, for the price of just this base gun, right? Before you put all the doohads and doohickeys on it and all those things, right? So I don't think they're going after that market. I don't even think it's going after this market, all right? So this is the B&T 9mm, also an SBR. I don't believe it's even going after this market. Once again, you can get this entire setup, can and all, for the price of this base model gun. This is a very, very nice platform, very, very nice setup. It is, you know, a much more costly setup, but I don't believe they're going after this market. I believe the people that are shopping in this market are going to buy in this market regardless. That's just the price point they want to be at. One of the ones I left in the safe and I don't feel like getting up to get, but I will mention it here in a second. Actually, I'll mention it now. The Strybog. Clearly the Strybog, because of price point, modularity, that's something that the Springfield Kuna is attacking. And it's also attacking this guy. Okay, this is the CZ Scorpion. All right, this is a nice little platform. Let's face it, modularity on these guys is awesome. It's a lot you can do with them, a lot you can change with them. And I believe that is the market that the Kuna is coming in. These guns are priced fairly similar. Modularity is obviously going to be something that the Scorpion is excelled at. Springfield's just coming out with this, but I can definitely see, because they have the AR grip here that's, you know, interchangeable. It's like AR-15 style controls. And you can see the potential in a crap ton of modularity. And I like competition in the market. It's better for all of us. Absolutely better for all of us. So That's who I think this guy is going after. Right now, am I going to tell you which one I think is the best? No, because I have to do a lot more shooting with this. Some more up-to-date shooting, if you will, with the Scorpion and the Strybog alike to give you my feedback. But that'll be a video coming up soon. Other than that, man, I like the Kuna. I think the Kuna is pretty cool. Decent platform. Do something about that safety selector, though. It shouldn't be that stiff. But this is a cool little gun. I don't... and look, in the video when I was making mention about the complaints that I was hearing, and you know, I'm out with people out on the range. I've seen these guns on the range, and you know, people online and blogs and were complaining about how rough the recoil is, and I just don't experience it that way. So I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I was just saying it just feels like a gun. You know, I don't see an issue with the gun being violent or anything like that. I think it's just a gun, and I think it worked fine. It didn't hurt to shoot it. It was comfortable to shoot. Felt good to me. Maybe I'm missing something. But what's been your experience with the Kuna? Have you shot one? What have you heard? Are you interested in one? Do you have a concern? Are you like, man, screw that. I'm out the door. I'm grabbing me a Kuna today. You know, let me know in the comments, man. Let's engage. Let's have a conversation. But to me, I like the platform. I do. So now, do you need to put a can on it? Do you want to go with the... I don't know. That's up to you. And so far with my 1,000 rounds reliable. Now, do I consider 1,000 rounds a lot of rounds? No, I don't. Normally, I don't even call guns a true review until I'm at least 5,000 rounds into the firearm. But ammo is expensive, and it is what it is. And I would like to say thank you to a new channel sponsor we have here, X-Tech Tactical. All right, so they make magazines, they make a lot of accessories for your doodad and doohickeys, and you can find more at X-Tech. Just Google it, because if I say the last part of it, then, you know, things happen on YouTube. But that being said, man, thanks for tuning into the video. Please, if you want to support me, I would really appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'm not just saying it because you hear that in every video that everybody does. I'm saying it because look, I need y'all help. All right, I need y'all help. And like always, if you want to come out, you want to share the range with me, and you know, you trust me to give you some insight to make you a better shooter out there in the world, you please head over to No Other Choice. And you know, look, we're all around the country. I would love to see you out on the range. That being said, man, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope everything goes well for you and your family. Make sure you do right by each other. And until then, I will see you later. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I like you, because when I first heard your name, I was like, man, what you call me? Thought these people out here tripping.